Actually take it for a test drive. Okay, we got the same problem with these things here. I'm running on a car with two no brakes in the front. Okay, and we just got the parts today after 3 months of waiting.
Sir, I asked them, sir, I manage a garage. I manage a quality brake, okay? I've been working in a garage for 2 years in Alberta. I know that I have a labor code book. I work with the mechanics. I'm 1,000 hours in. I know what this is to do the job, and I didn't tell them. I told them they're supposed to bring it in.
The Alberta labor code is different than the Ontario.
They're supposed
code.
to bring it in, bring up the truck, and do a diagnosis and run it off the road. Like
they
I
don't
asked
even
them
do
to.
that here. We don't even do it here. I haven't seen a garage do it yet.
I told them not to drive my car, and they drove it right off the bat.
They have to drive it to bring it in.
I don't think they're refusing to fix it. Then I'm telling them, okay, well, they know I'm screwed. I'm saying fix it. They want me. Why should I have to pay for the work when it's not finished, sir?
All that. You got two choices. Okay, two choices. Well, actually three. Okay, pay for it. Get your truck back. That's one. Two, not pay for it. Three, civil. Okay, it's a civil matter. That's it. We cannot force you to pay him, and we cannot force him to repair it for free.
Then
we can't.
Then you should say, yeah, but he can keep my truck.
Well,
I mean, how's that? How's it's my truck? It's insured in my name. It's mine. There's it's on lease, so there's a lien.
For what was done to it.
Huh?
For what
They
was
did
done
so much
to it.
hours of work they advised us. They put $1,400.
Your transfer case is gone.
They what?
They put $1,400 worth of parts.
They only put one part in a slave cylinder, and it was $150.
And yeah, and then they told you need a new transmission, and you said no.
Transfer case.
No, they didn't. They told me at first I didn't need a new transmission. Okay. Everything was fine until now.
But it's your transfer case that's shot.
They didn't check the transmission. I asked them to check the transmission.
That's what they're telling us now. That it's full of filings and everything. Yeah. It's shot. They said.
Yeah.
And it wasn't done from what just a little drive around. It was done from before.
You weren't there. Right?
It wasn't going in.
There?
It, sir.
You was in there.
Wear and tear.
Wear and tear.
Wear and tear. The vehicle wasn't. The vehicle slipped out of gear, so it wasn't in gear. So for them to force it in gear before opening up the transmission is taking a chance on breaking stuff. My manager, the owner Ferris, who owns Eurosport, just told. I was talking to him. He told me this. He says they shouldn't. They're not supposed to take it for a drive. They're supposed to bring it up, drop the transmission, look inside, and make sure gears aren't broken. They're not supposed to drive it first. At all. They should have brought it in, dropped it, looked inside. Not go for a drive, and they shouldn't have drove it in either.
Then you tell your boss to give this boss a call, and they could discuss the mechanical aspects of it.
Yeah, but that's a violation. That's a violation. I didn't authorize it. If they're doing work that I'm not authorizing, why am I liable to pay?
And if they did something there, what did they replace?
The slave.
The slave.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's it. And it's an 8-hour job, and they're trying to bill me $1,600. The book says it's an 8-hour job to replace the slave. Whether you have to rip it out to see what's wrong or nothing, because either way, to replace the slave includes ripping it out. That's an 8.5-hour job in the labor court book. But
under which province?
It's Canada-wide the labor thing. Yes, it is. It goes through Ford. I have the books. It goes through Ford. The company who manufactures sets the guide for the country, for the world, for the world. Audi sets its guide.
That's for warranty work.
Ford, same thing. No, it's not for warranty work. It's just for the work. It's a labor guide. You open it up. You look in slave. It says 8.8 hours in labor. Right. You look up whatever. You say brakes. It says 2.5 hours in labor. It's Ford who sets the standards for the whole world. For how long it takes to do something, okay? And they're trying to they're stealing from me. They've lied to me. He called me and told me, yeah, they're pushing your truck in now. They drove it in, and they took it for a drive before they checked the transmission. So they risked breaking it more. They know I'm marooned here. I've been stuck here for 4 days. I've only authorized $1,100 in work, and he forced me to go beg from the priest and to go beg from the Legion.
Well, there's nothing much we could do.
Well, I can take my car. I didn't authorize the work, and he could try and sue me or put a lien on it.
No, you can sue him because he's got the car in the garage. He can say you're not allowed on his property.
It's a civil issue.
It's a civil issue.
You can't enforce anything here.
I want my truck back.
You're not going to get it back.
They require
Yeah,
money.
but I'm not authorizing the work. That's like someone coming up and breaking your car and saying, now you have to pay me to fix it.
They can't enforce anything.
You can't force anything.
They all, just like they can't get you to pay him. It's your
criminal.
choice if you want to take a run off down the road. But if I were you,
We
would try
didn't
to
authorize-
negotiate. Okay, it doesn't matter how much more you argue. You're not getting anywhere right now. You're
Nowhere.
walking circles. All I'm saying is your best bet right now is, like you said, tell him that your truck is, you paid $5,500 for it, has $5,000 worth of new parts. He's trying to say he wants you to give him a deposit to leave the vehicle here. Tell him, no, my truck is worth $10,000. I'll leave my truck here and I'll come back and I'll pay you.
That's what I
Okay.
said, and then he said, no, pay me or I'll crush your car.
No.
Exact words.
Okay,
That's
okay,
not
let's-
right.
okay, let's
Forget
be
about the
careful.
crushing of the
Yeah,
car, he
forget
won't do
about
that.
We've already established that. He's not going to crush
Yeah.
your car.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No
he told me
crushing.
that he would.
But he's
Why
not
can't he-
going
He's not going to.
He's not going to.
Okay, the
Enough.
truck is a Ford?
Yes.
Okay, now shut up and listen to me, okay? In plain English, shut up and listen to me. Okay. Tell them that for them to hold on to your car. You will phone Ford, okay? And tell Ford what happened, okay? And Ford has a complaints department. They have complaints. You will phone Better Business Bureau, okay? Listen carefully. Better Business Bureau and put in a complaint.
I'm aware of them. I'm a member.
Let him
I
talk.
said
Sorry.
shut up. Okay, follow them. If you're gonna fly off the handle, Ford is gonna go click. Better Business Bureau is gonna go click. Understand? If you fly off the handle. Matter of fact, sit down and write everything down on a piece of paper.
I did already at the hotel. I've been writing.
Okay.
I've been documenting this since day one.
Write everything on the paper. And from the paper, you will tell Ford Canada what happened. You will tell the Better Business Bureau what happened. Go from there. Ford might say, oh, you know what, with that model truck, we did have a problem with this. They might do something. I said they might. Okay, there might be a problem.
No,
We don't know. Okay,
because of the year, whatever.
that's right. Okay, no one doesn't know that. Okay, but as soon as you fly off the handle, you've lost the battle. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, because technically you've lost the battle with me. Okay. I feel sorry for you, but there's nothing we could do. We cannot draw our guns and say, you want to cut back.
Yeah, but I don't understand though, because the legislation states that if I don't authorize work, that it's void, and because they're doing things that
Okay,
I'm not
hey,
authorizing,
well,
right?
But the
They
thing is,
say
right
that the
now-
police can enforce
right
that
now-
issue from
right
that point.
now, it's you said, he said, you said, he said. We're cops. We're not judges. We're not lawyers. We're not nothing. Okay? We're just cops. Okay? You said this, he said that. You said this, he said that. You did this, he did that.
Him, you cannot do nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, but they're admitting that they drove my vehicle, and
Yeah,
I'm telling
no,
you that
no,
I didn't
no,
authorize it, though,
It's
right?
still a civil matter.
It's still a civil matter.
They cannot
can't
do
enforce anything
anything for you today.
Braylon, go and ask them there if they'll fix my truck, and tell them I don't want to give them anything because the truck is worth 10 grand. I'll pay them when the truck is fixed.
So go in there and ask them a question that they've already said no to. No, you got to try to renegotiate
Yeah, but they can't-
and leave your truck here without giving them a deposit
Okay.
on the grounds
Okay.
that your truck is what it's worth.
You'll talk to him and tell him that you're going to leave your truck here,
But I want it repaired.
but you want it repaired.
Yes.
Okay? And,
He gave me a quote of 3,500
okay,
verbally.
verbally.
Put it in writing.
And then, okay,
No, it's-
no, it's 3,500 worth it.
Yes.
No. Okay. You want it in writing?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Not in writing, you cannot.
Stay
You know what I
here,
mean?
Judge.
'Cause I don't want to give him money, right? You
Yeah.
can't fix it?
Sit tight, okay? Stay cool.
Stay cool, man. Stay cool. Stay cool. It's fine.
Everything with gray hair, okay?
No, but it doesn't matter. Just say it. I know, but you need to learn how to not freaking freak out so much. I know it's a shitty thing, but you just gotta keep it
Okay,
going.
he's going to also said, he's also saying,
He's gonna ask him to keep it here for free.
that's right, you already
Well,
thought.
yeah, well, I don't want it to be kept here for free. I want him to
No,
fix
but
it.
he means not charge you
You're not
anything
gonna
today.
pay impound charges.
We're gonna leave here, and your truck's gonna stay here.
And you're not gonna get an impound bill being racked up on top of what?
Then you got a chance to go around home and make some quick cash and
So I'll
come
get
back
him
here with the
recording the whole
3,500.
What he's saying is wrong. You know that. He has to release the vehicle.
Josh, first of all, we need time over there in Quebec or in Ontario, whatever, to find the truth.
But what the cop is saying is true. If you fly on the handle, you've already lost. Even if you're the guy that would win the case as a civil matter, if you're fucking see ya.
You know what?
They
Worst
don't
case
care.
scenario,
Get out of my
they
face,
don't
they'll say.
even fix it. You come back with whatever works, $13.50. You pay them the $13.50. You load it on a vehicle. You haul it out
Yeah.
of here, done. And you're not paying impound fee or anything. You're not losing your truck.
But at this point, we gotta try to be proactive because they're already gonna want to say, "Fuck you, Josh. Fuck you." No, you called the cops on us, right? Now we gotta just hope here.
If they're willing to do that, and then
Just don't say, just give up on the, I don't understand, I want my vehicle, it's not authorized, because that's not happening today. You're just making shit worse. Promise me, Josh.
They don't want to
Yes,
hear
okay.
you know your laws.
Yes, mate, that's way even worse.
The cops are going to
You're right, keep it to yourself. You're right that you know it, but keep it to yourself. You're better off handling it after, right?
Yes.
After you get the truck back, if you want to pursue it as a civil matter and you sue them, then that's fine. But you don't freak out on the day out.
touch your truck.
Braylon, did you get everything out of my truck?
Well, I got.
Go in the top, grab my ownerships and insurance.
We need to get the stuff
in
in
the
the
top.
back seat and throw it in the back seat of the trailer.
I need that.
Someone's gonna. Three of you's gonna take it.
How do you wear out the inside of your sled?
That's how you walk.
Okay, the problem is used transfer case. Why do people get those type of trucks that has transfer cases? What's wrong with the old automatic?
Because
Or
you
a
gotta go in,
truck-
you gotta go
or-
into.
Or a truck with a sail on it, you say, honey, hold the canvas more that way.
I think it's to save gas.
Okay.
So you can go in and out of fours are too high because you'll burn more
Because-
gas.
How come you guys can't?
And 4x4s, if they don't got a special
we're
sensor,
operating the
they
brakes
force
instead
more in the
of-
front,
That's
so it's
right.
not good
Okay.
on concrete.
Okay. What he's going to try to do is, he cannot get a used transfer case in Thunder Bay. He's going to make phone calls starting tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay.
makes sense.
We're finished as of 6 o'clock, and we're on night shift tomorrow night. I'll brief day shift. Mike, the two officers I know quite well. The two of us know. We know both officers quite well. We'll brief them, okay, and they'll come up and they'll talk to Phil and talk to you guys. Like, where you guys
I
staying?
gotta go to Ottawa. I'm leaving.
Right now,
I gotta leave. I
Ottawa.
can't afford to
Going
stay
to
here
leave
anymore. I've
now.
already been here fucking.
Because right now,
they
to
said
be
they are,
honest,
they'll
I'm
start.
using
Okay.
trucks a
Yeah,
day.
they're gonna fix it though, right?
They're gonna
Yeah.
fix it.
Okay, yeah, okay, they're gonna and they will not charge you
To leave it?
to leave it.
Okay, then you,
But,
or you're witness anyway.
yeah, we're
who
witness.
cares?
Yeah, that's a witness
no,
right there. That's
no,
the
the
best
catch,
kind of
the catch 22 is, okay, they don't know where they're gonna get their transfer case.
Yeah.
It could be a week or two.
We'll give them your cell number and that.
Okay, we'll do it with me. I'll go give him my number
And
and I
I'll
got
give you the
this
address.
So
in writing.
depending on, he doesn't have a price for the transfer case yet, so depending on that, he's gonna try to get the best ballpark rate for 3,500. Okay.
Okay.
Now, that's how you have arrangements for to pay them, like once you get to Ottawa.
Well, once the job's done, I'll return here in person and pay them in cash.
Okay. So
Or
there's-
debit or whatever. Right?
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah.
So just where like the funds will be there.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
Perfect. There. What's your cell phone number?
587
Okay.
587
873
873.
5674.
As soon as he loses his temper,
Give them
It's
my
best to reach me by email though. My email is Joshua, Joshua, at,
Fucking politician
like
in
yes,
there.
yeah, Mad Labs, MAD,
because we don't
LABZ.
listen to politicians.
Oh, fuck, I got it.
.ca.
Badly.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at Montreal. They're looking for a new mayor. Who wants to be a mayor of Montreal?
Not me.
You.
Laval's under the province.
You know what they should do is all those pieces of scrap.
Do you wanna leave them my number too?
Yeah.
Just in case?
Yeah.
The blue color.
And you can just put
Yeah.
secondary there.
You know what's more?
It's also 780.
That's what's really bothering me. You put the
1780
fucking lower.
780.
More keys than
271
that. Instead of putting a next stop.
5901.
Ministry of Justice.
What's your name?
That
Braylon.
would be better.
BREYLAN.
And last name?
Videstorn.
I respect Cal.
VIDESJORDEN.
Say almost
The only
rich,
one in the country,
almost when you're retirement.
In the not on the country, in the province.
No, in the country. There's no other Braylon news store
Oh, Braylon Videstorn, yeah.
within the country. I know.
What's your date of birth, Joshua?
April 12th, 84, sir.
Didn't we get stopped earlier today?
Stopped?
Yeah, by anybody?
No.
The name Braylon sounds familiar. I heard it over the air.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
And where are you
I've
from?
been here in this
I'm from
hotel
Quebec.
for 5 days with this guy.
We're in Quebec.
Gatineau.
Another Braylon.
Oh,
Really?
Gatineau.
Yeah.
Pardon?
That is
Hull
crazy.
Gatineau?
You got a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
I actually
Makes life
Facebooked
easier.
it, and
Okay,
surprisingly
so,
enough, they're
it's
all,
Alberta though right
they're
now.
not racist or anything, but they're all African
I gotta
American.
change it.
All black. I'm the only white Braylon.
That was I heard the name over the air.
Really, eh?
Oh, it's Joshua Boone.
Yeah, like that, bro.
So you guys are all traveling together then?
Me and him were, and then we got stuck, and then this poor fellow he didn't get his transfer put in time last night, so Braille and I got him and his wife in the hotel room, and they're gonna go ahead and tow my thing for me. Because I had a U-Haul thing I gotta get back by Friday, right?
Okay.
It's been over $300 just to stay there in the hotel, so far since we've been here, it's been terrible.
The way she goes when you're marooned.
Thanks for coming to help me out, guys. I mean, I suffer from really bad anxiety. I have neurosis, so I get very nervous easily, especially over situations like this.
Okay. Well, it's, you know,
Well, I'm on the Razapam normally, and I ran out there about almost 5 days ago since I've been here, and I tried to look at a pharmacy here, and they can't recognize my healthcare coverage because I got Manulife or something, and they wouldn't recognize it.
In Terrace Bay?
No, I went to Terrace Bay. Sorry. I was gonna say no. I went 14 clicks down the road. Terrace Bay. I did check there. And I didn't get my medicine.
Okay, head off back. Okay, my partner has the phone number.
I need to get this in writing, right? We'll go in. We'll get it.
No, they can't get it in writing tonight.
Because they don't have the quote for the
They
other
need
part
the
yet.
quote for
They're
the
calling
transfer
around
case.
for that right now.
And for the
I just
impound,
just wanted in writing that they will repair my vehicle and that they will let me know how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
But I wanted them to have it in writing that my vehicle is going to be repaired. That's their priority. right now.
Will repair it?
Yes, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So that way I know when I'm leaving here, right? They're going to take charge of me, sit here for a week and whatever. until we get it.
No, actually no. You become a pain in the ass, so they want you out of here. So what's going to happen is they're going to fix it.
Yeah, as fast as they can.
Okay.
I got sucker. My phone wasn't even working. I down 911 to get help. They didn't even know where I was. They said, we can't locate you because they're not servicing in. They're like, where are you? I'm like, I don't know. It's black. I'm afraid to go out, man. He's like, he's from Alberta. He's not used to the bush, eh?
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not going out right now, man. It's bear season. They're out. I said, I could run in. Last time I said I came through with my Accord. I said about 5-6 years ago. I saw a moose hit my car. I was thinking I pee, and I guess I spooked her, and she had her calf. Came right at the car. It knocked my car 4 feet off the side. I had to jump in the car and floor it. Big dent in the back. Yeah.
There's a lot of them around.
They don't cover that either. They'll cover if you hit it one, but they won't cover if they hit you. It's an act of God. God made them hit my truck.
Yeah.
I was like, you're kidding me.
All right, well, we'll go give them this number.
Okay, I'll come up here.
All right.
And what's your temper?
Yes, sir.
Stay calm, all right?
I know. Last time I was still in Portugal. Muy demandé au judge là. Au moins, comme ça.
So he's gonna head back to Ottawa. This is his number, email address, and the secondary number where it can be reached. He has the funds in Ottawa for everything to be when it's fixed. So just give him a call when it's fixed, and anything else?
So you're gonna fix it then? You'll get everything fixed and then call me what it's gonna be. We'll try and keep it under 3,500, please.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back and I'll pay it. And I'll get it. I'll get.
Any money on?
Huh?
Is he giving me any money?
No, the truck's worth 10 grand, man. There's 10 grand in brand new parts that just got put into it.
Yeah.
You know, like your garage. I want you to fix it.
What if you don't come back?
I am gonna come back. It's my truck, man. I need my truck, and the truck's on lean. I have to come get it back. I'm on payments for it.
Right. Right.
You know.
So I'm gonna get a used transfer case and a used transmission for it.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna try to get.
Do they test them out before they sell them to you or anything like that?
Yeah, they test them. If there's any chance, I have to pay what I put into it so far. I gotta pay my mechanic. If you could give me $500 at least
I need to rent. I'm gonna have to rent a vehicle.
You
Listen,
were prepared to give me 1,000.
to take if it ran, of course.
I'm taking half now.
I gotta go. I'm gonna have to rent a vehicle when I get to Ottawa to be able to get around until I get some more funds.
Right.
Okay, and I'll have the funds. Like that's why you bring the vehicle in. Like the repair. I mean, this could happen to anybody. Could come in and say repair my vehicle and then not show up and pay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a chance we all take. But I'm going to come back and get my vehicle. But my vehicle is worth $10,000.
Right. But like I said, I don't know when you're going to come back.
As soon as you call me and say it's fixed.
And you're going to have the funds.
Yes, I'm going to jump on a Greyhound. My dad's a power lineman. He makes over $4,000 a week. I make good money when I'm working. I lost $6,000 being here. I lost 2 weddings.
Like you guys, he was telling me that there's no way he can't afford anything. He can't afford to play this all week, and then all of a sudden now you're going to be able to afford it.
He's going to take about a week or 2, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, in a week or 2. Yeah, I'll get $3,500 together in 2 weeks.
I got the slave cylinder for Thunder Bay. I got to pay for it. Okay, I got to pay them where I got.
What's your cost?
So I got to pay that $197 for that thing that I put on your truck.
You're selling me the part at cost.
I'm selling it for $197 like I quoted you, and you said, "Yeah, go for it." Okay, so I need.
But that doesn't mean that you have to give them $197. You have your costs, and then there's
That's what I got to pay.
Then there's list price.
That's what I got to pay them for it. Okay, so I'm gonna pay. They're gonna send me a bill, and I have to pay it. Okay, I can't sit on it. So I'm paying for the parts I already...
I'll give you a business check.
No, I don't take checks.
Then you fix it. I don't understand. Like, why can't you just fix it for me and then call me when it's done?
But I want a guarantee you're coming back.
I'll put it in writing.
No. Are you prepared to give me 1,000? Give me 500, and I'll fix the thing for you right now.
Joshua, give him $500 as not a down payment, as
And like, I'm not going to charge you to store it here for whatever it takes, a week, 2 weeks, whatever it takes.
What's the word? As a deposit.
Will you write me a receipt to that effect?
Yes, I will.
That's a deposit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Received on your bill $500 as a deposit.
As a deposit.
As a refundable deposit, or just as a deposit? I don't want to put any money, give you any money because the truck's not fixed.
Towards the final cost?
Yeah, but that's what he wants. Towards what he's trying to build me now.
He said as a deposit.
As a deposit.
Deposit. Yeah. So which means now you're $500 short. So you have to get the money to get it fixed.
I don't.
And they're not charging you service.
I don't. No, the truck's worth $10,000. So there's 2 aftermarket Moody hubs that are in. Just in used parts alone, there's over $6,000.
Joshua, you're digging yourself in a hole right now, where we're all going to walk away and you're the loser.
Why can't you just fix my truck for me and then
parts, man.
I need to order parts, and I got to pay for what I put in it so far. Okay. So
well then I'll give you the $200 then for that part, for that slave. I'll give you $200 for the slave, and that covers what you're out, and then when it's fixed, I'll come back and I'll pay the difference.
$200 for the slave.
That's what it cost.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. Well, I'll give you $200 for the slave, and then when it's fixed, call me. I'm going to jump on a Greyhound, come back and get my truck.
Okay. You're going to leave the ownership here too, then, for the truck.
You have to.
You're going to leave the ownership and the $200.
Okay. Why do I have to leave my ownership?
You have to.
Yep.
It's a protection for both of you.
Okay. All right. Put in writing that you're going to fix my truck, and I'll put in writing that I'm going to come back and get it.
Yeah, I'll fix your truck. Leaving the ownership.
Okay. I want to get a piece of paper out. We'll put this in writing or something, and then I'll surrender this as soon as we have all that in effect.
Okay. It's a deposit on both sides, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. What he's doing now is the truck is fixed, and he's forcing you to come here to get it.
He just wants to cover it, so
Yeah, he just it's
can skip all the
called
check. He doesn't know who you
insurance. Okay, if you lived here, it's a different story. Okay, but you don't live here. You're from Ottawa. You're from Alberta, from wherever. Okay, you don't live here. We don't know you.
I live in Edmonton. I live in Ottawa. I live
Right.
back and forth.
So, but you're not known. Okay, if you were traveling back and forth and you always stopped here for gas and car parts, that might be a different story. Okay, but you're not a customer, you're not there.
No, I know.
So go the other way, just go the way I told you, but at the same time, okay, what Phil's doing is he's just putting in protection for himself. Because he doesn't want to get stuck with once it's fixed with your truck and you don't show up. That has happened. Okay, I've seen garages repair vehicles and no one shows up for it. Then after a year, then they finally sell it. Oh, remember a couple of years ago that nice red Lincoln Continental?
Yep.
Whatever happened to it?
We towed it to Thunder Bay for her.
Oh, okay, the Monday.
Yeah.
And then,
She, after it was impounded for the, she paid to get it towed to Thunder Bay.
okay.
So we dropped it
And
off.
then she came from wherever to pick up the car and take it back?
Yep. Originally she came to pick it up, but it wasn't drivable.
Right.
So then she CA'd it to go tow it to Thunder Bay to her driveway.
Well, why didn't she go through the insurance company? It was a stolen car.
Well, it was her son's. She was doing it for her son.
They could
The
have
one
gone,
with the flats, eh? The two tires.
yeah.
What is it you're
They
writing
could have
now?
gone through the insurance
A
company.
receipt for
Oh,
the $200.
okay, okay.
She could have gone through the insurance company to cover everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Scott just found a couple of pieces to that, Chuck just found a couple of pieces to that car.
Oh yeah. After the snow melted.
GPS. Because your dad mentioned that he knows someone that will buy that car because he collects
Yeah,
Lincolns.
the guy collects those, and she came back for it. So
Bummer.
You have a regular piece of paper so I can write you out a promissory?
yeah, that's all you need. Causing on work to repair two lines, replace transmission and transfer.
Huh?
That's all you need. So I'll put that towards whatever the bill is.
Yeah. I just want you to write out like a proper promissory that
Hello?
says...
Who is it? I'm in the middle of something.
Like write like that says this fellow of this garage.
Well, this is me. This is I
Yeah,
own this
yeah, I
place.
know, but I don't see why not. Like you could do that. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to write down I Joshua Boone fully intent on
Well, I don't
coming.
need that from you. I don't
Okay,
care.
but that's what I'd like from you, please. Is just write out on a plain piece of paper that you of this garage, it intends to do this work,
Well, I said
and
it.
that I'll be around. Well, this doesn't say that that we're agreeing right now that we're trying to keep it around 3,500 or any.
Well, I don't know what it's going to be because I got to price out both units yet.
No, I know the parts. I understand that.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
talking about the labor.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Well.
And like all this says is that it's a deposit. It doesn't say that you're going to fix it for me.
Well, I don't want it to sit
He
here.
doesn't want your truck.
I don't want your truck.
He
I'm
wants to get it out of here.
gonna fix the thing. I'm gonna put a transfer case, and if you don't come back for it, I got your owner's side. I'll sell it and make some money.
Okay.
Okay. That's I want to fix it. I'm not gonna not fix it. Okay, that's yours. Okay, so I'm gonna get on the phone tomorrow and look for a combination transfer case and transmission
Okay.
and fix it up for you. And then I'll call you. Where's that stuff with your number on it again?
Right there.
Oh, right here. Okay. Put that on there. 1780-271-5901.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's it? Or there's two numbers.
That's his buddy.
That's
Oh.
Braylon.
Well, this one I should get you.
That's
at?
his, yeah.
Okay.
And that's his email address up there as well.
Okay. Okay, Josh, and now $200. Let's go over here. Okay, Visa.
It's Visa by
debit?
debit. Lets you pay Netflix.
Okay.
I have a Visa. That's but I maxed it with the hotels now.
Okay.
Then I had to figure out how to dig deep to help them out because they didn't have a hotel either at the time.
Well, I was on the highway by Steel, and I got called in over here.
It's not in my bank. It's not in my bank card. I'm using Braylon's right now to pay you.
Bank receipt and your debit receipt. 170. 271. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. 5901. Okay.
Okay, so how long do you think it's going to take? About a week, 2 weeks?
Well, there was none in Thunder Bay, so I'm gonna phone.
What I'm going to do when I get there, I'm going to have to rent a truck off Enterprise because I have to have the truck, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have DJ equipment, man. And I got to go to work right away as soon as I get there. So the first thing I'm going to be working for, if you can't get a hold of me for any stupid reason,
Yeah.
which shouldn't happen, you can get a hold of me through Quality Entertainment, and because that's who I'm going to contract for right away.
Okay.
Or you can call Yuck Yucks or Absolute Comedy in Ottawa, because they'll know where to find me too, because I got to go see them too, because I do comedy, right?
Well, I'll leave a voicemail in your.
Well, I'm an
phone.
entertainer, man. I make cash on. I work for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
I have a business too, and I have a website. You can see me on the website. Like, I'm not an invisible person. You know what I mean?
No problem. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I'll get on the horn tomorrow and tell you where we stand.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll tell you what the bottom line, what the price is, if it's 35, 36, whatever. It's gonna
Would they charge you more for like the transmission if it's like high clicks or low clicks? Or
yeah,
something? They
give
do,
you a
eh?
better deal for lower mileage. I mean, a better deal for high mileage. But they're all tested, so.
Okay. So they hook them up to a machine or something? Make
Yeah,
it work?
or they test them before they take them out of units. They won't put them on their shelf unless they're tested and they work and everything like that.
Yeah, because otherwise, like something like this could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And what's the labor? What's the book say on the labor to replace a transmission? And
Something like that. Well, I gotta look it up. I gotta do both. It's probably a good. Well, everything will come out now, so everything's good now.
yeah, it should be. So
Probably
it's 8
good
hours. Yeah,
at least,
7, 8
yeah,
hours.
7, 8
Yeah,
hours.
because I was
On top of what I spent
I know. I was
already.
explaining to them. I was like, the shop labor guide is it's wide.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide. It's set by Ford, right? You know what I mean? Because I got the same books. I got
But
the
you
labor
can't
guide.
really go by that in stuff when you have to heat stuff. If some stuff doesn't come on, you're heating bolts
Yeah.
because they're seized and all that.
Well,
that doesn't count. For all
Isn't that why they put the little expansion? I mean, it says 8.5 and they'll say 10.5.
Yeah,
You know, it
yeah,
can go anywhere in
yeah,
between, right?
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We're an hourly shop, so whenever my techs punch in, I gotta go by what they do.
Okay, so how soon can you get this done? I need it done right. It's like fast, man.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll phone you tomorrow.
Like if it could be done by Friday next week would be
Okay.
flawless, because then my pension rolls in and I'll be able to
Okay.
help out with that, eh?
Okay.
You know.
So I'll get it on. Please, can't come in in the morning. I'll phone her.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know that's
The only thing I don't like is the windows. They're kind of boxy enough. It looks like a constipated piece and I have
This thing's fast.
See
though.
it, Josh?
Pretty soon, just rent the officers down and then we'll go.
Your wife doesn't like a pad.
I'll drive
That's between a car and a van.
Are you mellowed down enough? Yeah, I wouldn't.
Driving makes me mellow.
I
You
would
know
get
that.
another SUV. I guess.
I'm looking at this.
Oh yeah, I know. If you could, you would have got it out. I could see it in your eyes. You wanted to help me.
There's not much we can do. It's a civil issue, so.
Yeah. Well, if he fixes it there and it's done properly, you know what I mean? Like, anybody could have come in and said, yeah, fix this, and then refuse. Like, it's a, you know, it makes no sense, right?
Well, I can see from